Have you ever wondered why some documented immigrants are welcomed into America with open arms while others get the Heisman Trophy cold shoulder? Remember, it was just in 2021 that Congress approved special immigration programs for more than 100,000 Afghans and Iraqis to come to the United States after American troops pulled out of Afghanistan. They got free plane rides out of town, resettlement funds, and even housing from the U.S. government to the tune of $8 billion. That would be billions with a B. It was all funded by our American tax dollars before these documented immigrants invested anything into the American economy. But nobody complains about that negative return on investment. Since Russia invaded Ukraine in 2023, it at least 271,000 Ukrainian refugees have been admitted to the United States, according to Homeland Security. Now, that's aside from the $113 billion with a B approved by Congress in the Ukraine financial aid package to rebuild their country with our money. Nobody has told the Ukrainians to go back to Ukraine, though. Yet, documented Haitian immigrants are projected as the poster people for what is wrong with immigration. Have you ever wondered why that is? I'll leave you to ponder that. In the meantime, I'm Steffanie Rivers, and you're watching my journal. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so that when I post new videos, you'll be the first to know. For some reason, Donald Trump has a wedgie up his butt for those particular set of documented immigrants who have done nothing but help build the local economy in Springfield, Ohio, just like they were hired to do. Trump said if he is reelected, though, president, he will start his deportation operation with those Haitians in Springfield, even though they are here legally. If he does that, who will work the jobs that they'll leave behind? What will the companies do to provide products and services those Haitians have helped to fulfill? What about the children who were born to the Haitians that were born in the United States? Who will take care of them? These are the questions that Trump should have to answer before the election. More importantly, can Trump legally deport documented immigrants for no reason? The short answer is yes, and here's how. It's called the Alien Enemies Act. It authorizes the president to detain, to relocate, or to deport foreigners, regardless of their legal status, during a declared war or an invasion or predatory incursion. So is Trump going to start a war and then use that as an excuse? Well, he doesn't have to. He can keep insisting, though, that Haitians are eating pets. He can keep insisting that Venezuelan gangs in Colorado are taking over the cities, despite local officials debunking those lies. Trump is lining up his chess pieces to do just that. So when the time comes and the time is right for him, he can make a declaration that the United States is being invaded by other countries simply by way of these Venezuelan gangs or the Haitians eating pets. They're representing their countries. He can say that, and that will allow his administration to suspend due process to conduct summary deportations. It turns out that his senseless rhetoric might be a part of his master plan to invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Look it up. What does that mean for immigrants, documented and undocumented? Well, it means nobody is safe if Trump is elected POTUS. If we want tighter rules around immigration, we cannot pick and choose which immigrants get to stay and which immigrants have to go. Everybody should have to follow, and the rules should apply to everyone. Next week, we'll talk about what that could mean for American citizens who could get caught up in the massive deportation sweeps because they fit the profile. What profile? Well, do you think they're just going to ask everybody for ID before they round up who they think is documented or undocumented? Or you think they're just going to round up everybody who looks fits the profile, looks a certain way, however they feel about you, and then you have to prove it on the back end. It will be the latter. You have to probably prove that on the back end. Meanwhile, you've missed work, you've missed school, you've missed important things that needed your presence. And because you were deported or detained somewhere against, and you were legal and you shouldn't have been swept up in all that, then, the fallout is on you, because nobody's bothering to ask Donald Trump what his plans are for all of that. So we'll talk about that next week. In the meantime, to find out more about the things that I care about, you can go to the written version of my journal.